Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Blueprints. It's episode 123. I can't believe it's been this many episodes. Jesus Christ. Oh, what a game. I mean, it's been this many episodes, and it feels like it's been so few. Just because... Where has the time gone? I don't know that there has ever been a game I have played for YouTube where... I mean, maybe Baldur's Gate 3, actually. Where the episodes have tended to balloon so much in terms of size. Last episode is a great example of that, where I was like, I can accomplish all of this in an hour for sure. LOL. It's day 192. In the last episode, speaking of, we won the drafting sweepstakes, which I was really proud of, honestly. I mean, I feel like that was... I'm glad I didn't try it until now, because that was a very fun test of every piece of knowledge in terms of the drafting that I have accumulated throughout the game. And there have been a couple of those throughout the game, right? Like, I think of the realm sigils as a test of your understanding of the world. I think of the final exam as a test of your understanding of the sort of liberal arts of this game. Like, you got to know a little bit of everything. You got to know a decent amount of everything, and how to find information. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's not good, actually. Amateur lockpick kit, gems, and keys. Is there also a trophy? Uh-oh. Oh, I have so many keys because I drafted Clock Tower last time. Okay, well. This is not good. This makes me very nervous. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting the... Uh-oh. I was expecting the trophy to be in this mail. Let's do something real quick, which is let's go look at the... Let's go look at this. So I don't have a magnifying glass, but... Prize... This is really hard to read. Please note, the trophy is not of real gold, but it features a gold-like carving for decorative purposes only. The winner will be notified. Notified? Will be ratified. Receive their prize. Will be something not receive their prize. By something about, I think that says 5 days after obtaining the dead end record, check mailroom for prize delivery. Okay. This is where I cross my fingers so fucking hard. Why should I check the mailroom? The mailroom puts mail here. Why should I check the mailroom? Oh my god, I'm really kind of nervous right now. Our goal for this episode was not gonna be this, but now it is this. Our goal is to draft mailroom. Okay, and then until that happens, we're gonna just hope and pray that I didn't make a mistake. What I was going to say about the start of this episode is actually two things. I have some ideas for this episode. I guess we should probably go outside for the first one. Unfortunately, I did get I did read a comment on one of our recent YouTube videos that I think contains a spoiler. Just a reminder, if you're 123 fucking episodes into this series, please don't write information in the YouTube comments that might change the way that I play the game. Thank you. Unfortunately, I did read a comment that referenced the boxes of the parlor game results, specifically the black box of the parlor game thing that we did over here. So I'm gonna go check that out because I can't remove the information from my brain once I have read it. So that's kind of a bummer. It's always a bummer for me when especially this late in the series, like early in the series, I get it, but shit, this late in the series, it's really a bummer for me when people still write comments that try to change the way I play the game. If you're interested in changing the way that I play the game, 1, please don't. 2, please join our Discord. Please join our Discord. As I record this episode, I am in the process of asking our Discord for some front seat advice, some guidance on how to proceed with this playthrough. And the difference between that and a YouTube comment is that in the Discord, I can ask for like, hey, here's kind of what I'm thinking. Here's how I would love. Here's the couple questions I would love a piece of advice on. And we can sort of work together to make the most, for lack of a better word, like the most fun for me and hopefully entertaining for you way of getting some hints that still preserves the integrity of the mystery, right? If you'd like to help, join the Discord because they're literally they're you know, I think they're talking right now as I record this about how to help me progress in ways that still keep the mystery of this game alive. Now, the other thing I always have to say when I say this is I feel bad even mentioning this shit because our YouTube moderators work really hard to delete messages, and so many of you have been helpful in pointing out the messages that should be deleted and all of that stuff. But all it takes is one butthole to forget, or one person to just slip up and forget, or to ignore our request. And now I have a piece of information in my brain that I can't get out of it, which is that I apparently did not look closely enough at the black box inside of the parlor game. So we're going to go back there. And we're going to see what I did not see. And I'm going to do my best to set aside my frustration. Because for 123 episodes, you guys have been great. And most of you have been great the entire time. Okay. So there were 2 things I was hoping to accomplish in this episode. 1, I want to power the laundry room. I think it's time to power the laundry room. Nothing else matters other than powering the laundry room. And 2... I would like to recheck out the black box in here because apparently that is something that I missed. I now also need to draft mailbox or mailroom, sorry. And there are a couple other things I want to talk about as we go, but yeah. Okay, so these are the same labels. These are the same labels that I remember. Let's open this one. We should get a cutscene. We did not get a cutscene. Okay. Are the bases of them the same? They are all... Are they octagons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are they... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? No, they're not octagons. They're 10-sided little pedestals. I thought maybe they were 8. Okay. There's a swirl here, but I can't. I want to see if it compares to the other. There's a swirl there, but I don't really have a comparison to see if that is different. The only thing that I can see about it is the swirl. I can try and go get another parlor game box, but I also want to draft mailroom today. If I get another parlor, if I draft parlor game today, I may try and go open a different thing to see if it compares in some different way. I don't know. I don't know. But I can check that out on future days too if I don't get a chance to look at it. So, okay. Our goal is to draft mailroom. So I think our eventual goal is to draft mailroom. So our goal prior to that should be to get a redrafting method up and running. So we need either study with lots of gems or observatory with Inkwell, which we should get as soon as we draft it. I did not take observatory there, but that's okay. Don't think I need to just yet. A laundry room would be great, but I'm going to try to hold off on laundry room until after I get aquarium or until after I get a method to redraw and then also aquarium, because I think that would be really dope. Let's take wine cellar. Treasure map. We have a key card in our coat check if we need it. There is a couple other things I want to talk about. Here's where I'm kind of, I figured this would be a good episode to sort of walk you through what is still on the bulletin board in my head of like things I'm interested in trying to solve. Powering laundry room to switch the stars to understand the fact that there is a constellation larger than Inkwell is one of them. There are some things I would like to do with blessings. I'd like to try the blessing of the gardener. I would like to try the blessing of the chef. There are some small, just like what if situations I would like to test out about maybe drafting certain rooms outside, or what happens, for instance, if you break the shrine box while also holding the effigy because you have coat checked it in the past. Can you get 2 effigies? I don't know. What happens if you get 2 effigies? I don't know. I'm curious. There's parlor. We're going to grab the wind-up key and not the gems so that we have it for the future if we decide to go back outside. There is... So, hold up. Sorry. I'm checking my notes as I draft. Yeah, there's some things I would like to potentially draft outside using Blessing of the Monk. There's a couple things I would like to... I also want to see if I can take a... I want to see if I can break the statues in foyer, because they look breakable, kind of. So I might try and take a power hammer to smash those. There are a number of blue memos that I do not yet understand, some of which might be puzzles and some of which might be lore. And I kind of have, like... I kind of have instincts on some of them, but I'm not sure on the others. So, yeah. A big freaking one is this filing cabinet key that I have here. And another big thing is this filing cabinet key. In terms of memos, I actually want to go back through my notes and look at every blue memo that we have and make a list of those. But off the top of my head, Garage has one that I don't understand. Vault has one that I don't understand. Or Vault and like maybe 2 others. 1 or 2 others has one that I don't understand. We got to look at we got to, check our blue memos again. I'd like to just kind of look back at a new clue to see, now that we have solved some things, what's going on. Like, we've solved more. I want to kind of look back at a new clue and see if there's anything there that I haven't looked at recently. I'm going to check off of my list right now to check the radiation levels, because it has been on my list for forever and I cannot seem to make it go up or down. I would like to use repellent in the antechamber just to see what happens. I would like to... I'm also going to once again check off the cuckoo clock. I've checked it off. I have put it back on my list like twice, I think. It's the weirdest part of a new clue for me, but I don't know what to do about it. Oh, here's one. Here's one that I didn't get to talk about the day that we played around with this. Throne of the Blueprints says the next time you draft 8 blueprints in a row, permanently unlock all blue sealed doors. Why the fuck would they say all blue sealed doors? Similar to the fact that, like, at one point the game pointed out to us that there are 2 remote power boxes. The fact that that says all blue sealed doors is either, like, is either a... Sorry, what's the word? Is either a mistake or a clue. And in this game, you assume everything is a new clue until you find evidence otherwise. So, we're going to keep drafting. I'm going to try to get either... I need study. I think I need study. My methods of redrawing are study or observatory. Yeah. Observatory here is kind of perfect. We'll take inkwell. And apples. Okay, at this point, we're just looking for junctions, and we're just looking for... if I can get aquarium, then I will use as many stars and or dice and whatever I need to do to get laundry room as possible. Oh yeah, and mailroom. Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting. We are honestly pretty decent on gems and gems and keys, so I really don't need to stress too much there. There's laundry room, but I don't want it right now. I think I would rather take workshop here to give me a something on the western file as well as the eastern file as well as the middle. We've got good junctions. Good junctions. Boudoir gives us a bunch of apples, which is pretty good right now. Beautiful. Bunch of footsteps. A gym. Okay. This run looks good. This run looks good. Lockpick kit. 7 keys and a key card. Speaking of key cards, we'll take security. I don't know that I even need... I don't know that I want to set up an experiment or need to set up an experiment. I can change... card system to be high. That only helps us. We should check staff announcements. Shit. Okay. I mean, I guess we don't have to, but I like checking it. It's like my favorite thing to get a new message. Yeah! Randolph, can you see on the network how many upgrade discs Simon has found? I thought it might be helpful to him if we knew how many were still left on the estate. According to the last backup I did, I believe there were a total of 16 upgrade discs that we produced for the estate. Okay, we had heard that piece of information already. Now, what I don't know is I wrote down how many I have, and I thought maybe it was 15. But that was forever ago. That was and like I said earlier, it feels like this game, I've only been playing it for a month or two. And in other ways, I know that's not true. I have so many freaking notes to prove it. Okay. Oh, Kimberly, thanks for the notes. Thanks for the notes. Staff announcement number 26. Okay. So let's go here. I don't want any of those. Break room's fine. We're kind of running out of spots though. Drafting the common stuff like break room is not terrible though. I don't know why I stepped inside there. Removing it from the draft pool. Here is what we want. Electrical aquarium with 2 chances to draw afterwards. We're going to take it. We are going to use Banner of the King for shops. And we might even step backwards to go draft other shops first. Because every shop we draft... I mean, we have 2 dice. We have stars. We don't have study yet. But if we step backwards and just draft a couple shops in other places, this should make this even easier. Casino here is fine. I don't need it, but it's fine. Okay, locksmith here is not great. I actually would much prefer closed exhibit. So then I'm looking to get like Mount Holly gift shop out of the way. I don't know that there are any other shops that have multiple outlets. So I can't draft anything here necessarily. Well, I could. It'd be fine. Because there's other doors to the south of this. So yeah, I could do commissary and just rotate it. This all feels fine to me. There's no way we don't get... Shit. How does laundry room cost? Gems? Cost 1 gem. Okay, so we turn around right now. And we go draft right now because I only have 1 gem left. Yikes. Almost screwed that up. Okay. So if we draft... This should be fine, right? There's no way we don't get it in 2 chances to draft. I shouldn't say it that way. Let's go here first. Ooh, okay. Redraw. Okay. There it is. Beautiful. So, powered laundry room should allow me to change allowance. All of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. So our allowance is going to go down to 57. But should be 88, right? Yeah, let's go. That's huge. That's so much more efficient than anything else in terms of trying to like raise our star count. So from here, I think I want gems with coins and if we can get study, then we have so many rerolls to get mailroom. So it says 57 in the upper left, but that is not true. We do have 88 right here. on that page. So, we need mailroom, but we do need to get the shops out of the way. So this is fine. Down to 5 keys, unfortunately. Courtyard seems great here. But we're going closer and closer to a higher rank, so we should get more keycard stuff. More keycard doors, less key doors, locked doors. I found both shoes. I think I actually found 2 left shoes, unfortunately. I don't get a new pair of boots. Simon gets a new pair of boots. I think locksmith is fine. I do love conservatory, though. I don't want to use stars to redraw, so we really kind of need to get... Oh, shit. I can't afford any of this. It's fine. I drafted it mostly to get it out of the draft pool. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. We are kind of in an interesting spot right now, which is that I need study, and I can't really redraw to make it happen. And Banner of the King is affecting the things I haven't yet drafted are kitchen, bookshop, and armory don't matter. So I think it's just kitchen. So we're fine there. This doesn't seem great. This guarantees us a bunch of money to buy more keys, which is fine. We don't need that many more gems. I think we just take this. We need to find a way to draft in that spot, but it's fine. Oh, I didn't even mean to pick it up. I don't even want it. I could pick yellow again, meaning kitchen will 100% be drafted. Mailroom is a blue room, so... But there are a million other blue rooms that are also... It's fine. We'll pick blue. I don't even want it, is the problem. This is the treasure map room. Interesting. We'll do what we always do, which is these days, which is double check that this is a note that we are aware of. Because there are a couple notes that I didn't actually see, or I didn't actually screenshot. It's just one key, and we have plenty of money for other keys, so. Mine means dreams in Erajan. I am 99% sure we've seen that. 99% sure we've seen it. Yeah, we've seen it. It's box 42. Okay, cool. So, we'll draft here real quick. God, I'm really stressed that I did not get a mailroom. It's not good. Not good at all. I don't want any of these rooms. We'll take trophy room because it's very common, I think, and I'm just trying to like lightly massage the draft pool in the direction of mailroom by getting rid of the most common blue rooms that exist. We'll take a special key. I don't know what we want. We don't really want to... I mean, we want a silver key probably for the chance to like manipulate where stuff goes, but I don't think we want more keys than that. We could buy something in luxury showroom. I think we want both moon pendant and ornate compass. Cool. Sounds good. Everything else we kind of already have the ability to do. Okay. We are looking for... I think at this stage it probably makes the most sense to go all the way out of the house. And up foundation. I don't know. We could probably just draft something from here that connects. I think we should probably go to the start of the house and get... Do I not have dining room? No, I do. Right here. Okay. 40 footsteps. Lots of cool items. If we go all the way out of the house, though... Let's go all the way out of the house. Then we can go back to the... I don't really... Did I go the wrong way? No, I have to go all the way here. Okay, we can draft this room first. Sorry. I'm saying I'm doing two things at once. I don't know what to call that room. It's not the parlor room. The end parlor room, the parlor game at the end. I don't know. I can go back there with my extra parlor key. That's what I was going to say. I can also just draft while I'm here, right? Mailroom. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. Please? Oh, let's go! Let's go. Drafting strategy. Drafting strategy, sweepstakes, dead end contest. You have won the grand prize in our annual October issue dead end contest by drafting 22 dead end rooms. This breaks the previous record and secures your name in the architectural history books. Included in this package is the grand prize, a check for 200 gold. A check? What am I going to do with a check? I don't even have a bank account, probably. That's really cool. I mean, I'm going to screenshot that just because it feels right to have one, right? Amazing. God, I got a little worried. Okay, the gold got directly added to our total. Good. Exciting. It's not real gold. The trophy of drafting in recognition of a sweeping success. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, from there, the only thing we were hoping to do was power laundry room, and we did that. So at this point, I think the only thing we want to do is go outside. So we don't have to care so much about drafting things in the exact right order. I wonder if things look any different in here now that we have... No, we changed our star count during the day. Okay, we can grab some dinner. Let's go outside. Porterhouse steak. Then... don't think there's anything we should ever use our money for. We need to go outside. I guess we could try to draft like planetarium to increase our star count, but I think at this point with our allowance being 88, our goal being hypothetically 100, I am going to draft 12 more observatories along the process of playing this game. I will. And I will do my best not to use any stars. So, I think at this point, our best bet is just keep playing the game normally. And the fuck was that noise? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That was so weird. Okay, they definitely have different textures. This is the blueprints. I would really like to get a magnifying glass and come back here. I forgot about that. Okay. Mag glass for blue prints. There is something else I would like to do there. On my eventual to-do list. You can't see what's underneath it, if anything, but this has this. Why does it have that? And I wonder if this is any different. That could be related to the... That is definitely related. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. It's also not just funny, that's deep. The spiral is so obviously the exact same one. Like the spiral starts at the exact same spot. Same number of spirals, ends in the same spot. Does it never end? Her ladyship writes. Or it's in her ladyship's chamber. I thought this was constellations because of the stars and because of the... Sorry, I can't speak. I thought it was related to constellations, which I think it also could be because of the thing, which I will show you here. Same position here for the same amount of swirls, same shape. Constant, like they're stars, they're the heavenly bodies, the spiral of stars. But obviously, this is also just meta commentary. This is game dev meta commentary. Does it never end referring... Either does it never end referring to a box that says there's no end to this journey, or vice versa, this box referring... Either the box referring to the note or the note referring to the box, them referencing each other. Why can't I close this now? I can close this one. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wonder how we're meant to read that in a, like, storytelling perspective. It's funny that you kind of get the answer to the question, and then the question before you get the question. Does it never end? Is the question. There is no end to this journey is the answer. You get it's Jeopardy style. You get the answer, then you get the question. Now I want to see what's on the inside of the white box. I'm going to write that down. Check inside lid white box. I don't know. Could be something. And we, can come out here whenever we want. So we just have to grab the microchips. Okay. We're really not that far into this episode. So I think what I may do really quickly is just this. I'm kind of, every once in a while you get these episodes where you take stock, right? You take stock. I'm going to go back to coat check. I'm going to deposit my key card because it's the most important item on my inventory. I don't have an archive to check filing cabinet key. I think what I will do is I will take a second out of the game, but on camera, to talk about, to look through my notes and to see what are the other remaining questions I have, things to chase. We're in that spot where we're taking stock. Ornate compass is objectively a better thing to put here, 100%. But then I do need to call it a day inside of break room to make sure that I still get my key card because, god damn it, I'm going to get my key card. Our goal is to shoot for 100 stars, but maybe it doesn't need to be 100 stars. Maybe it needs to be 144. Maybe it needs to be more or less. Where am I trying to go? How do I get there? This way, 4 rooms, then to the right. I can't make a power hammer. No, okay. Beautiful. Okay. Here's what I want to do. I want to look through my notes in general and my blue tent memos with you guys and just sort of take stock. However, first I am getting a phone call that I need to answer, so I will be right back. Okay. Anyways. So what do we have? Let's just pour through our notes and sort of take stock. What do we have that is still a question mark to us? I'd like to find the 8th red letter. That's on my notes, but I have no actionable way of attempting to make that happen, so I'm not going to... It's written down. I don't think I probably can find it. Alzara says I can only read 7 of them. Rereading a new clue. We may do that here in just a second. I don't see anything that I don't... Interesting. I don't remember. I do think I wrote that down. Danja and Lydia. I don't necessarily see anything we've never looked at before here. Don't know about... Remember when we used to be obsessed with Furnace Freezer? I do. God, it does... I say it hasn't been that long, but it has been that long. It has been that long. We have played the game for that long. I'm sure there are things that I don't... that I'm skimming over. I'm trying to generally refresh my memory of... I don't want to restudy every single thing in the game. I want to refresh my memory on things I may or may not have. Things I haven't seen in... I haven't looked at these pages in forever. So I just want to see... I want to put them in front of my eyes and see if... This one I looked at real recently. There's anything that, like, strikes my fancy. So the blue tents memos. We've got aquarium. Which solved our... Yeah, okay. Solved. SHS. I don't know why that matters. This 3-year difference. It's in attic. The gems are artificially produced. Bedroom closet. I don't know. So this one we actually know the answer to. I'm not going to mark it up right now because we found it. It was outside on the way to the end. The end room. This is just math. The rook can perform a special move that is castling. Flag colors, easy. In eclipses, I don't know. I think it's telling us the in equals north. Coat check happens more often after you've checked an item. A new item. Yep. Red memos. Sloth. 10 different dishes that can be served in this room. This one's a question mark, but I'm kind of actively tracking it, and I have an idea on how to hit it, which is to use the blessing of the chef. That's just lore about Carrerica. Months. Months are slightly longer than days. Foundation is the first floor plan. Freezer. The titles. Oh, this is about gallery. Swan Song we don't understand. This one is on my list. I don't know what it means, and I don't know how to approach it. The names of the dogs. Some lore about Cinca. Hall pass. This is the red letters. We know that the missing one is addressed to Herbert Sinclair. The coat of arms. So this is Mechanarium. The coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals. Is it this or is it up here? I don't actually know. Oh my god, my phone is blowing up today. I don't know the coat of arms. I don't know the coat of arms. This is the metro map, we think. I honestly don't know what this means, the observatory memo. I will write it down, but in a different section. This doesn't feel like a clue necessarily to me. This feels like lore. The king can castle, yeah. There's a letter missing. Why is pantry the place that this is a weird one to me. I don't know why the pantry memo points this out. Alzara also says this. I don't know if it's like air quotes. There is a letter missing. Gems are in the white box. That just solves planetarium. Bigger star number, we have to assume it's 100. I don't know. That's my thought. Done. This is just the waterfall. Done. Four different methods to rotate rooms. Dovecote. Rotunda, ornate compass. I still don't know what this is. Does one of the crowns? No. Blue crown lets you remove a red room from the draft pool and then gain a gem. Ornate compass lets you do the first 3. I don't know. Alzara lore, Carrerica lore, security. We actually got this one. The 6th permanent edition is the satellite dish. Cool. Portmanteau. Family core. So it's vault. It's vault, mechanarium. Family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. The family core. Remember this? The family core and the family crest. Coat of arms, just not the family crest. Remember this? I remember it. Oh, not my brightest moment. The date of her ladyship's death, or I guess burial. The numerals below the coat of arms are 4 different numbers, not 1. And wine cellar. So vault, mechanarium, and wine cellar are... And there's also garage, but those 3 are fucking... either 2 puzzles or... Yeah, either all the same puzzle or 2 puzzles that sound similar. Certain rooms are more likely to contain mechanical rooms, and that's it. And there's one more thing. There's one more thing in relationship to this. It is the treasure trove. Which one is it? This, right here. The family core can be found in a red room with a 5-letter name. But you have to switch it to blue to make it true. So this is, we'll call this memo 35. I think these are all the same. Now, okay, we can't, okay, I have an idea about that, but we cannot do that right this second. We have to do something else. We have to keep, we're trying to be, we're doing our best to be thorough here. Thorough. I still don't know what this letter means, but I have it written down in terms of, like, I don't know that it's a clue. I think it's more... just a question I have. What book was Hannah looking for? Although I have what book was Pearson looking for? Okay, so I mean, these I don't think we need to go through one by one. This is stuff that the maps are a little interesting. They have the 2 eclipses. The devoted circle, the seeker of signs. Planets. The maps are interesting because these all feel like clues. This one was a clue. And if this is a clue, I don't know what it is, but I think it's just, I don't know if it's a clue. I don't know. There's also the drawings in between, but I don't know. Okay. Everything else in here was mostly language or final exam prep. Curse of Blackbridge, we don't need to reread right now. I have no real pictures about Darkroom or questions about Darkroom other than why was he taking selfies in lavatory. That's our final exam. Our gardening book. I don't think there's anything there that I'm curious about. This is the... This is the stole the letter. Yeah. Okay. God, it's been forever since I read this. This is, I understand. There's that memo about artificial gem production. It's the flowers. That's what that is a reference to. Wow, that did not click for me until right now. Okay, that's just an annotated gardening book. It tells us the story of Denny. But the sleep diary, I slept in most of the rooms that I'm interested in. History of Arindia, I think I'm good. Mailroom letters were just the original staff announcements. They're ways to get help without pumping book, I understand. Realm and Rune, I understand that was for sigils. Red Prince, I've looked at. Reddington, I've read. Security footage. I don't know that I have any questions about these. God, we have solved so much in this game. Staff announcements are still coming in. Swimbird, I think, is just flavor for the world. Fixed stars, treasure trove. We should probably look through all of those, but that seems like a lot. Most of them are self-referential, so let's just go through. Is there anything that I'm still curious about? Is there anything marked unsure about? This one. The monk waits beyond the second chamber. That one. Memo 45, I do not know. I'll write down monk. Second. Chamber. That one just seems so sorry. So weird. Okay. I mean, I think we're pretty much good on those. On those. So then, from there, we get to the bulk of my photos. So this is the last little thing to do. Lots of them are just notes, not question marks. We don't need to solve that. We've looked at aquarium, the secret archive stuff. I mean, I have probably a not perfect understanding of the lore, but that's for when you turn the book in. He's trying to sell the book. Bunk room diary, chess room. This is all good. This is from Pharaoh. There might be more to find out about Pharaoh. This is what we just got today. We won the... Sorry, I'm sure these images are tiny for you guys. This is way better. Damn, I should have done this forever ago. Sorry. This is just our notes. Just our notes. Foreman logs, foyer photos, freezer note. Postcards, letters. Inheritance, more letters. Oven Navari. Letter puzzle contraptions. This is the same. Now, this is interesting. Does it never end? Investor needed. Same spiral. Weird things. So, I mean, this is up there. I don't know why they exist. I don't know if they exist as flavor. That drawing, the does it never end drawing. I don't know if they exist as flavor, the denoted inverse drawing. Like the flavoring of a character, like her ladyship or somebody sort of spiraling around, you know, like red thread on a bulletin board, trying to figure something out, failing, trying to figure something out, failing. Does it never end? And a sort of emotional representation of what we are also going through the game. Or if they are clues. I don't know if they are fucking clues. These I still am curious about. Why are there... The coat of arms are very confusing to me. The coat of arms are a central thing. I don't feel like I have a single instance of... I don't have like a foot in the door. I don't know if there's more to solve there, but I feel like I need a foot in the door to get anywhere with that. Okay, we're almost all the way done with all of our notes. All of our notes. We're down to S. We are... I've read all of these. I'm just remembering what their content is. Our Erajan letter, I think we're pretty well solved. Oh boy. It's overwhelming when you look at this many pieces of information. Actually. Do you think this could be the 8th letter? The 8th letter is a letter addressed to our uncle. Vault key 370. Uncle, thanks for all your help. It's not in a red notebook. Or a red envelope, but... And that's everything. Whew. And if that don't give you a headache, I don't know what will. Okay. With all of that said and done, these episodes get too long, but... Oh. I got to call it there. I think probably I have some ideas for what to do next. And so we'll pick it up next time. Next Tuesday at 8 a.m. Eastern time, we'll pick it up. And I have some ideas about what to do next, and I'll be honest with you, most of them involve going and maybe seeking a little bit of further guidance from the Discord. So by the time you see this, we'll probably have already had the conversation in Discord, but join the Discord if you've got that instinct to help push this playthrough one way or the other. Go collaborate with the other members of our community, and don't take matters into your own hands. Thanks in advance. Thanks so much for watching. Seriously, thanks for spending this time with me. I cannot believe anyone watches me look at my screenshots on my computer and enjoys themselves. But somehow, apparently, people do. So thank you deeply. I appreciate you. I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Bye. Oh, hello. It's Ryan from the next morning. I've just had an idea that sometimes this happens with a game like Blueprints, where you sit there and you think about things on camera, but then you also think about things off camera. And off camera, I had an idea that is so obvious that I should have thought of it on camera, but I did not. During this episode, I was looking at a bunch of different things that I don't know how they relate to each other. And I looked through all my notes. I think I have an idea what the larger constellation might be, considering I looked at it like 4 different times today. That's all I'll say. I don't know that yet. We have to test it. And I don't know if it's at 100 stars or what the deal is. But I know that there's a larger constellation, and I looked at a bunch of larger constellations today. That spiral. So I just want to say that's my prediction. This is off, this is the next morning. I've thought about it some more. My prediction is that I know what that thing is. Anyways, I felt the need to record this to tell you because I am excited that I had that idea. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.